Alright, so that's the camera cord. Now what I'll do first before we start this this sequence is show you how I set everything up. We've got a list of equipment down here, which we have to connect to each one in turn. Well, I do anyway, you don't have to, but... So we've got this equipment icon clicked here. Camera is obviously connected already because I've called the camera. Next thing I connect is the focuser. Click on focuser there. And connect the focuser. Rotator, we use a manual rotator, which is our hand. Telescope, connect the telescope. That connects via ASCOM park, so I'll click on unpark. You could click the unpark button here, but I do it from here. Just click that. Minimize that. Guider, connect to PhD. I'll put that on another screen. I need to see that running all the time. And then this is quite simple because what I have is previously set up sequence. And I'll load this sequence here. Okay. We'll restart that sequence. We're not going to get 50 subframes in at 10 minutes each, but I'll set it at that. So 10 minutes is 600 seconds, so we change that to 600. Dither on. Dither every, say, third frame. Gain is 10, offset is 70. If we look at the settings here, start guiding is on, slew to target is on, center target is on, and autofocus is switched on. So we just click this play button here, which starts this sequence. Just double check, make sure I've got everything set. So it's enabled. 50 in total. We won't get 50 this go. 600 seconds long. Dithering is on. Dither every third frame. Gain of 10, 70 offset. And we click this play button. What's happening now is the telescope is slewing over to where it thinks CED214 is, or SH2-171 as it's called in N.I.N.A. And once it's slewed, then it will start doing things like plate solving. Just here. This is all automatic. I'm not clicking anything now. The only thing I clicked was this play button down here. So it's found this image here, and it's not inside tolerance. Now it's going to re-plate solve or move the telescope again to try and get this plate solved properly. It's quite quick the way it does this. Okay, so it's now plate solving again. And we're now going for the autofocus. Now I had manual rotator on. I've got it roughly in the right place, so it's not actually going to ask me to rotate it by the look of it. But if we now click down here on the imaging tab, you'll see what it's working on. Click there. You'll see what it's doing is it's focusing using all the stars it's seeing in its view. And once it's finished doing this and setting the correct focus, then it will just start the sequence and start running and taking the images. It really is that simple. So we'll let this run, and I'll come back when it starts imaging. It's going to be quite slow, this, because 10-minute images. I've only got so much I can say, but we'll look at some other things as well while it's running. What it's going to try and do here is it's taking a sequence of images to find the best focus, and this graph here should end up kind of a U shape or a V shape. I've got a pretty crappy focuser, so it never really ends up a total, nice U or nice V, but it gets it close enough. Right, so there we go. It's decided that's the best it's going to focus, and away it goes. PhD is automatically guiding on my other screen here. I haven't had to do anything on that at all. It's just automatically told it to guide, which it's doing now. Just drag it over there and show you it's guiding. So no problem. We have fairly clear skies and no wind, so it looks like it could be a good night. So for now, that's it for this video. We'll come back in the next video, hopefully with this particular image processed. But I've got quite a lot of data to get on this one before it's done. So yeah, thanks for watching.